making videos after you get parked is not probably the best thing to do. I just spent the last 5 minutes being mad at myself. There's no point being mad at Kurt. I would have done the same thing. 10 times out of 10. At the time, when I was leaving out of there with time, he didn't get out of there great. Felt good around the first turn, and Ronnie's advancing from the outside. I can see, plain as day, what's about to happen. Ronnie is going to make it to Kurt. Kurt's going to cut him loose, and they're going to sit 1-2. And I'm going to have to come first over, because Aaron's not coming. Not into those two horses. I'm going to have to come first over from mid-pack and advance on the two horses to beat. Now, as I say that out loud, after 10 minutes after getting parked the whole way, yeah, geez, I wish I'd have done that. I just thought if I come with a full head of steam, everything, because if you're Kurt in the front, you see me come with a full head of steam with probably a horse that's almost as good as yours. His horse is a little older and grinded out a big chunk of money last year and has been a great horse. But you got to put me away and then put Ronnie away. More times than not, maybe you just cut me loose. And I thought my chances of making it to the front in that scenario was better than letting Ronnie make front and coming first in on him. The math was not correct. You get parked, it happens. The horse is a tough horse. He'll bounce back. He's already proven that. I think we give him a week off, enter him at the Meadows. He doesn't get in the Meadows, and we go down to Miami Valley with him. Pretty simple remedy. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. There's nothing leaves you feeling more angry and stupid at the same time. It angers, as I said, my partners, Tim and Sophie and Jason and probably even John, who took care of the horse tonight. But I knew full well what I was getting myself into, and just, it was a horse race. He didn't get hurt. He'll bounce back, and we'll get him off the half. I don't want to spend a ton of time on the half with him. I know he'll get a chance to race at Northfield in the summer in the invite race, likely. And, obviously we'd like to have him down to PEI for the Gold Cup if it works out, if it's possible. And nothing's etched in stone. One thing's for certain, though, he's a better horse on a 5/8 and a 7/8, especially in the winter. Maybe on a half in the summer he's fine. Or maybe just a bigger field where, you're first, second, third over. I don't know. But I think it's pretty clear, especially with the options he has available to him right now, that being the Meadows, which should fill and open, I hope it does regularly, and Miami Valley, that Northfield Park, I guess, is third, maybe even 4th Avenue next to Mohawk. Anyway, it's going to be tough. I'll as I said, not the time probably to be doing a video, but at the same time, what are you going to do? Own your mistakes. And as I said, it wasn't like last week was a mistake. I knew what I was getting myself into tonight. I got parked. Fair and square, no two ways about it. It's done. Irresistible Sun did not get parked tonight, but did not race very good at all. Got a little flat halfway down the lane. Should have been a pretty good second, and instead was a very ordinary 4th. We scoped him after. Nothing was found. No redness in the palate, no blood, no mucus, no nothing like that. I had said to Jason, if we don't find anything, I think maybe the first thing we can do is maybe lighten him up front. This is a trotter that really doesn't need any weight. I think we have a 9/16 on him. Might even try and race him in aluminums for the next little bit. But we will draw his blood. He has been known, his liver count has been known to jump once in a while also, and that very well could be the culprit for tonight. So we end off a week. Glad it's over. Bad posts, bad trips. I'm glad I'm not racing tomorrow. It gives me a whole day to turn the page and move on. Geez, not the night I thought we'd have, but I guess not the week I thought we'd have either. So that is that. We'll move forward together, and as I said, time will skip next week. I think he deserves it. Skip next week. He needs shot anyway. We'll get him shot, skip next week. Look to get him back over to Tim's, race him in the Meadows, and if he can't get into the Meadows, then we'll we'll race him at Miami Valley, which would be not next Friday, the following Friday at the Meadows, or the following Sunday at Miami Valley. So that'll be the plan, the trajectory, the schedule for time is on my side. I'd like to, Irresistible Son, I'm going to defer till we get his blood back, but as I said, 4th and a 5th with 2 horses I really thought I'd shot to win or be second tonight, but par for the course for the week. Glad it's over. Monday's a new day. We'll talk to you all tomorrow morning.